screen now. Trying out dual streaming for the first time, so this might be a little rough. Oh, there's no video too, that's a problem. I need to switch the game window. There we go. Alright. Good. Both seem to be working. Alright. Okay, I don't... The auto crop is probably gonna not work on YouTube, but I'm giving it a try anyway. Because it'll put me in the feeds. Alright, let's get started. Yes, alright, I have played the game a bit, but we're gonna start new. I'm gonna be a different character. I like green. I'm gonna go with this one. Just like me. Oh, thanks. I am that cute. Proceeds the elevator. Alright. So, this is a game about programming. And I like programming. So, here we go. Mailroom. Year 1. Welcome to the first day. You look like an excellent instruction follower. Well, thanks. Your first job will appear over there on the right side. Remember, you can always ask me for help. Alright. Drag commands into stop wiggling. Your program should tell your worker to grab each thing from the inbox and drop it in the outbox. There are 3 things, so we gotta do it 3 times. And he's gonna be like, whoa, I didn't even tell you to do that. Or he doesn't care, I guess. Okay. I'm guessing the little loops is like one of the first things that happens here. Your presence is requested on the next floor. Alright. Busy mailroom. Alright. Looks like you've made it this far. Congratulations on your promotion. Most people stress out and quit before me. Wow. But I can tell you have a bright future in inbox-outbox management. I sure do. Here's your new assignment. Grab each thing from the inbox and drop each one into the outbox. You get a new command. You can drag and drop. Yeah. Okay. This is the loops. There we go. All right. All right. I realized I messed up the VOD settings on live stream, but whatever, it's too late now. Oh no! The inbox conveyor is completely broken, but that doesn't mean we get to take a break from work. Alright. Copy from. Okay. So we get to... Alright, I'm gonna be a little bit teacher-y. This kind of represents RAM, memory in a computer. This represents like a data stream in and an output. And then you represent a CPU core with 1 register. Okay. Send bug. So we want to copy the B output, copy the U output, and copy the G output. Good. There we go. It's gonna start getting a little more complicated soon. The conveyor system is fixed, yippee! And just in time for you to get to your next work. Data won't collate itself. Alright. Grab the first 2 things in the inbox and drop them in the reverse order. Repeat until the inbox is empty. We got a new command, copy to, so you can set to memory. Alright, inbox. Copy to a variable, so that then we can take the other inbox and outbox that, and then we can copy the original first variable and outbox that. and loop it so we can continue. We'll do it for all of them. I especially like the performance and the code size, like, efficiency challenges this game has. If we finish this game, I'll move on to the sequel too, which is 10 Billion Humans, I believe it's called, which simulates a sort of like a GPU or a vector math on a CPU. I guess it would be more like a GPU. Anyways. Yep, coffee time.
Back to work, everyone.
Same. Oh.
Regions of the city continue to experience power failure. Local authorities are investigating.
I guess that's why I'm doing the computing as a human instead of a computer. Rainy summer. Alright. What does that mean? It means it's raining, I guess. Welcome to my personal rain cloud. I was never very good at math, since I have only 3 fingers on each hand. But I hear you don't actually need to know much about math to complete these assignments. Great. For each 2 things in the inbox, add them together and put the results in the outbox. Alright, inbox. Copy to 0. Inbox. Add the value at 0 to the current value. Outbox. Alright. I haven't been paying attention to the end screens. I'm guessing the optimization stuff hasn't started yet because I don't know if there's really a... I guess you could do this slower. I guess there's always a slower way to do something. There's not always a faster way to do something though. Yeah, it would show the optimization stuff here. Those are not visible yet, okay. There's like 2 lights that show up. I'm gonna go off on these paths first, because these have the challenges. Who are you? This is optional areas for employees only. High performing. That's me. Yes. Oh, sorry, 7 years. We need to make some changes around here. I want to see 100% performance increase. From this point on, your performance will be evaluated with extra scrutiny. Good. Just how I like it. Alright. Inbox. Alright, what do I got? That's always the first thing. For each thing in the outbox, triple it and outbox the result. Oh, that's nothing. Inbox copy to here, add to itself once, add to itself again, and outbox. This is working as expected. Alright. 6 or fewer commands? Yep. Complete 24 or fewer steps? Yep. Let's go. Alright. Octupler. Ah. 2 green lights next to each one. Nothing is worth running. Okay. So. I think this one is gonna be... Okay, in a real computer you can use the left shift operator, but we don't have that in this game. So we have to add things. Inbox. Instead of like it says, or yeah, a bunch of add commands is wasteful. So what we're gonna do is inbox, copy to here, add Then we're gonna copy it to there again and add again. So the first one would be times 2, and now it's times 4, because it's times 2 again. And then we're gonna copy it there again and add it again. That should be times 8. And I don't think there's a way to add loops to make this more efficient because we can't really use variables. Alright, looking good. I guess next time I play I'll set up the vertical live stream thing myself because the YouTube auto thing doesn't look very good. These challenges, yeah. Nice, 9, 9, 3, 6, 3, 6, cool. So far, not ridiculously complicated. Wonder if all your work over the last few years comes together and culminates in a well-executed assignment. Sure it is. You've been waiting 7 years to do this? For each thing in the inbox, multiply it by 40 and put the result in the outbox. Okay, so basically we need to turn that into additions. We could do a times 2, times 2 times 3 and times 5. Times 3 is the same as 1 plus 4, or 1 plus, yeah. So, and we need 40, so let's go with a 1 plus 4 times, which I don't know if I'm making sense. I'm gonna start by copying it to 0. Actually, just times 5 might be faster. No. Add 0. Actually, yeah, no, copy to 1, add 1, and then add 0, so that should be times 5. 7 times 5 is 35, let's see what we get. 1, 2, 4, 35, yeah, okay, good. And then we can copy that. We need to double it 5 times to get 40 times, because we've got 5, no, double it 4 times. 5 times 5, 3 times. 5 times 5 is 10. 10 times 10, 20. 20 times 20, or I'm saying times, I mean plus. Okay. Copy to, oh no, we've already got that. Double it 3 times. 2, 3. I think that's correct. Let's find out. Okay. 5 times 5 is 25, and then 5 times 40 is 200. Nice. I'll speed it up so we don't have to watch all of it. 0's an easy one. How'd I do? 14? Yep, 14. 56 or fewer. Nice. Alright, looks like I probably got the optimal solution there then. I wonder if they made like an optimizer or used like an existing compiler to calculate the optimal like values for those challenges. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Or 10 years. I have a note from your boss that says, from this point on, your performance will be better. Yeah. I've heard. Alright, send all things that are not 0 to the outbox. Okay, inbox. If it is 0, start over. Otherwise, send it to the outbox. And do it again. It's really satisfying to see her just like skip processing power on the zeros. Let's see. Yep. 4, 23. Zero Preservation Initiative, which has come to our attention that the Zero Advocacy community felt the previous assignment was not inclusive. This time they send only the zeros. What happens to the other numbers and letters? I'll leave that up to you. I guess I gotta save them all in memory, or I guess I'll throw them out. Okay, so if it is 0 this time, we do want to outbox it. I'm gonna do a little performance thing here, and actually I don't know if that makes a difference. It does not in this case. I'll do it the way that makes a little more sense. There we go. Wait, if 0 outbox, and go back. Okay. Actually, no, it does. It saves one operation. So here, this is the like intuitive method of doing it. We've got inbox. If it's not 0, outbox and return to the beginning. If it is 0, return to the beginning. But we have two return statements that both go to the same place. So what if we go to the beginning with the if 0 and outbox there, then, oh no, we needed that anyways, never mind. I missed the jump. I missed this one, I think. I think it saves one. No, in this case it doesn't. If there was another if statement, it might, but I don't think it matters in this case. Anyways, let's go. Nice. I'll start messing things up pretty soon, don't worry. Sub hallway. This is where I get all my subscribers. I guess that's why I gotta pass this one. I never learned that in school, did you? Or good team, subtraction. Okay. For each two things in the inbox, first subtract the first from the second, and put the result in the outbox, and then subtract the second from the first and put that in the outbox. Okay. First from the second, inbox, copy to 0. Inbox, copy to 1, subtract 0, copy to 2, because that's the second one we want, and then, I guess it doesn't really matter if I use a copy from, or an add, copy from 0, oh no, I do need that, and then subtract this one. And then outbox this one, and then copy from 2, outbox that, and then return, or loop. Let's see if I did that mental math correctly. 1 minus 8, 7. Oh, did I do it backwards? 1 minus 8. It's the one you're holding minus the next one. First subtract the first from the second. First from the second, not first minus second. Okay. Other way around is fine. Okay. We can just outbox that one and then outbox that one. Okay. Okay. First parameter is in 0, second parameter is in 1. And we're holding the second parameter. Subtract it from the first parameter, or subtract the first parameter from that one. Yeah, okay. Outbox that, then copy from the first one and subtract the second parameter from that. Okay. Nice. Okay. Nice, 10 or fewer. And 40 speed challenge. Alright. Equalization room. Oh, we got more people here. Sometimes some numbers are bigger than others, and sometimes they are the same. How can we know? I read about that here in a book. Which number are you for the aspirational 0? You can borrow it later. Thank you. Oh, comments. I don't need this. I should use them, but I don't need them. Okay. they are equal. Okay, put one of them in the outbox, discard non-equal pairs. Okay, inbox, copy to 0, inbox, subtract, and then jump if there's 0 in the outbox. Otherwise, we return and do it again. But we still have to return and do it again either way. Alright. What? Oh, oh wait, no, I still need the jump if 0. I just have to copy it first. So I just sent the 0 to the outbox, not the actual variable. There we go. Oh, shoot. Okay. Average steps. Let's go back and fix this up. So, I think this is where the order is going to matter. Because if it's 0, I can use this to also go back to the beginning. And skip it. So this jump only occurs once, whereas this jump doesn't chain to the other, so the complexity of the function is slightly better. Basically, each time through the loop, it only has to do one jump, even though it does one extra one at the beginning. Nice. Alright. So I think it did matter earlier too then. There's been a change of plans. Okay. The accounting department has determined that treating all numbers equally is no longer profitable. Alright. Management wants the big numbers only. Grab 2 things and put the bigger of the 2 in the outbox. Alright. Inbox. Copy to 0. Inbox. Okay, so first we have to compare them. So if we subtract the first one from the second one, if the value is negative, we need to copy this value again and outbox it. Otherwise, we need to, I'm going to optimize it after, we need to add back the 0, because then we have the value that was bigger, and outbox it. So we don't have to store the second variable anywhere in memory to save some instructions. Then we jump back. So this should work. Nice. Should work with negative ones too, right? Yeah, okay. I'm expecting it to not be the best. What? Empty value, you can't, what? What happened here? Huh? I didn't change anything, what happened? Okay. I didn't fix, I don't know why the other one didn't break. Okay. Okay, wait. Okay, inbox, copy to 0, inbox, subtract. If negative, copy from 0 outbox. Oh, I needed to add a jump here to go back to the beginning also. Okay. I'm not sure how I missed that, but hey, it happens. Okay, good. But this is not going to be efficient. Oh, it actually matched the speed challenge. Use 10 or fewer commands, though it did not. Alright. So, yeah, by rearranging the jumps, we can fix this a bit. So, if it's negative, we want to copy from an outbox. If it's positive, we want to add an outbox. And then we just remove 2 of the jumps. Or no, we still need 1 up here. Okay. Well, we removed 1. Let's see, make sure it still works. Okay, it still works. We saved 1, and I believe we should have saved some performance too. Let's see. Yeah, we saved a couple cycles there. Okay. How can we save 1 line here? Skip that. Inbox. Copy to 0. Subtract. Inbox subtract if negative. Copy from 0. Oh, I have to stop trying to save memory if I'm trying to save, or stop trying to save cycles if I'm trying to save memory. I'm gonna make a new program because I do think that was the optimal speed one, but for this one, I think I do need to copy to a spot. So, okay, yeah. This might be the... Okay, actually, I'm just gonna put it. Okay, so inbox, copy to 0. Inbox, copy to 1. If... subtract 0. If negative, then we copy from 1. No, then we copy from 0. So if it's not negative, we don't. Or, yeah. And then either way, we outbox it. And then we... Yeah, so this one's 10 lines, but I think it is not faster. This way we can reuse the outbox command. Huh? Okay, I did something wrong there. Okay, what happened in this looped through it? Okay. Inbox. Copy to 0. Inbox. Copy to 1. Subtract. If it's negative, which it's not, we copy from 1. Yes. Ah! I didn't skip this if it's not. Okay, never mind. My logic did not work here. Ah. No. I want to jump to, or I want it to jump, I just want to add this, but now it's 11 lines again, which is 1 line too long. Copy from... Hi, Yatik. Hey, I try this game, but I don't perform a lot. It's fine. You're good. Right now, yeah. So, I've played the game before, not all the way through, but I'm going for all of the challenges here, and I'm struggling right now with the line, the number of lines. I'm trying to reduce it to 10 lines of code for this challenge. Let's see. Okay. Inbox, you have to do. Copy to 0, we have to do that. I don't think we need to copy it to 1. We subtract. I think if we go back to the other method, there might be a way to adjust the loops. subtract. If it's negative, we add it again. Wait, so if it's... No, if it's negative, we copy... no. But this is if it's not negative. If it's negative, we copy it. If it's not negative, we add it. I think I must have just added an extra jump somewhere in the first program. Or maybe it's that looping method I was talking about before. I think this should work. Okay, alright. There we go. Nice. Oh, and that gets the speed challenge too, but I beat the speed challenge. Hard to minimize logic. Yeah. Do I develop in person? Yeah. I am by trade I just graduated with a computer science and game development degree, so I do actually do this, but I don't have a job, so not technically.
And that, ladies, is how I saved a bundle on my long-distance telephone service.
I've got a lot of interest in like computer architecture and low-level stuff, so this game lines up pretty well with my interests.
Back to work, everyone.
Yeah, let's just ignore that big laser beam in the distance.
A massive army of machines has surrounded the city. The machines are not moving, and they are not communicating. Local authorities are investigating.
Well, the not moving is good there, at least. Alright, that's not executive, exclusive lounge. Yes, I've always felt the most comfortable with nice, cold, logical decisions. Emotional decisions are for the weak. So true. For each 2 things in the inbox, send a 0 to the outbox if they have the same sign, both positive or negative, or both negative. Send a 1 to the outbox if their signs are different. Repeat until the inbox is empty. Alright. Okay. Inbox. Basically, we have to compare it to... How do we check if... Oh, duh. We have an if negative. Okay. Inbox. I'm gonna start with the steps optimization first, because personally I feel like with computers right now in this era, code size is not the issue, code speed is the issue. So, alright, let's see. Yeah, the farmer was replaced. I have actually played that. That's a good idea. Maybe I'll do a stream on that next. Or at least sometime soon. I haven't completed the game, but I have gotten fairly far. But it would be more motivating to play through the game. Like, I've gotten to a point where I'm, like, feeling bored of improving it. So starting from scratch and doing a stream would be fun. Okay. Inbox. If negative, okay, this is going to be really janky looking code, but it's going to be very efficient. If this one's also negative, okay, send a 0 to the outbox if they have the same signs, and a 1 if their signs are different. Okay. If they're both negative, send a 0 outbox. If we get to here, they are not both negative. I should put the loops back in too. No, we can put some in here. Let's see. Inbox. If negative. Okay, so if it's the first one's not negative and the second one is negative, we need a 1. If the first one, if they're both not negative, then we need a 0. Alright, so, alright, yeah, I'm a web dev. I totally changed my job role from I don't know if something's getting cut off here. No. From elec and trains. Oh, trains maintenance, okay. to dev, and will change again because I work actually in Salesforce dev, and it ruined my vision of dev. Oof, yeah, dev is pretty rough right now. As far as the job market goes, AI definitely did a hit on it, but that's coming back because AI is not actually that good at developing things. It's good at copying existing ideas. And it doesn't really know how to do anything other than web development. When it's not code or config, AI totally replaces us. And finally, only selling communication stuff. When it's not code or config. Yeah, exactly. AI, I mean, the world's still kind of figuring out where it fits. I know, because like, it's really not doing a great job at most things. It's just a lot cheaper than a person, and that price difference is so much more valuable. Although it's starting to get expensive too. Okay. I guess I could use some comments here. So if, well, oh, I have to, never mind. I don't want to draw all my comments. Okay, so if it gets through both of these, then both inputs were positive, so we output a 4. Otherwise, if the second one was negative, or oh, I missed a copy from 5. We output a 0. Otherwise, we output a 1. If the first one was negative, oh, I just misplaced this, I think. I guess that's what the comments are helpful for. Actually, our AI tools read ticket, solve problem, answer ticket, and ask pull requests, strong support. Yeah. Usually they don't solve the problem correctly though, or in a scalable way. Unless you guide it, I guess. But that's not that hard to do either. Yeah, without a budget, the people are the expense. Okay. I'm just gonna run it. Okay. Positive, 0. Good. Positive, negative. Should be a 1. Positive, negative. We just saw that. Negative, 0. Cool. Okay, so this is definitely... Oh, right. Let's... Yeah, definitely. I was not going for that one. I was going for the speed challenge. No, thank you. Rife, color, whatever. Okay. Nice. Okay. But now I'm going to do it the other way. Okay. So, how can I do this with loops instead of doing a flow diagram here? Because the loops will save space. Okay, so if we inbox, and then, let's see. I'm actually, this might be more challenging than I was expecting. Because we can't store the state in variables, and subtracting the two values doesn't give us whether or not both of them are positive. Yeah, AI viewers now. I can copy one of these values to maintain some form of state. Well, I think I need to store these somewhere. Oh, I can... Could I put a loop around this? I don't think so, actually. Because I need it to only loop once. It's a NAND function, they ask. Yeah. Basically. but I have to use addition, subtraction, and then comparison to 0 or negative. Inbox. I mean, there is a NAND used in addition. I wonder if I subtract them and then subtract them the other way, but then I'm basically doing the same problem. Oh no, I just need to see if they're both the same sign. So if I can flip the sign, that might help, but I don't think that's in my budget for code. I could do like an if negative subtract twice, basically. I think this would otherwise skip that. I think this would work. Okay, I don't have a negative one there. Can I get a negative first? No, of course not. Yeah, it's definitely more, it's a puzzle game more than a realistic scenario, but it is also teaching you how to use each of these operations. And this is actually very comparable to a class that I took where we were limited in what assembly instructions or bitwise operations we were allowed to do. If you divide them by themselves, it's easier to process. There's no division function, unfortunately. I can't even increment. Oh yeah, that too. If I could like multiply them, then I could get the sign of the product. Actually, that could work. I don't have the tools to multiply though. I need an increment operation here. I wonder if maybe this is actually the way to go and I just need to optimize the jumps here. I'm gonna see how that goes. So instead of jumping to here, we can jump to here. Oh, I've got it. Well, I don't know if I've got it necessarily, but I've got an optimization. We have, I'm just resetting it first. We have two return results. We have copy from 4 outbox jump to the beginning. We do that twice. And then, so instead, we could just jump to where we do that. And then same thing over here, we have copy from 5 outbox jump. We can go to where we did that over here and just let that one do that. Okay, so now we're at 14. I think that might actually be the target. Shoot. What happened there? I must have messed something up in that. That's why I copied it though. Okay. Yeah, that's back to where we were. Or back to the beginning. So, jump from here to the 4 one. Jump from here to the 5 one. And then we can remove this this, and this, and then this, and this. Okay, let's try that again. I probably messed up the, like, refactor. Okay, it gave me all 0 answers. That's funny. But I think it worked. Let's see, did I get it? 12 or fewer? Ah, closer though, closer. Oh, I can do the same thing here to remove the redundant output and jump. Oh, we're still 1 off, I think, but I'm just gonna double check. Yeah, 13, okay. Getting there. I think 1, or like, somewhere we can do jumping back to the beginning instead of looping it here. Let's see. I'm gonna move the results to the beginning. The like return section to the beginning. So copy from. I wish you could select multiple here. Oh god, I've already lost where I need to put things. That's why I should have used, comments, but okay, I can figure it out. Okay. Okay, so copy from 5 here, copy from 4 here, both outbox, and then return to the beginning. Instead, we need, okay. If it's negative and then negative, we want to return a 0, which is copied from 4. This kind of program is not viewer friendly. Yeah, I suppose I can help one. I mean, you're sharing, like, I appreciate your, like, interactions and your suggestions, even if they aren't like the exact solution. It's if you're thinking about it in a way that I'm not thinking about it, that's still helpful. Okay, if positive and positive, then we're here, and that's also a 0. If negative and then positive, we'd be here. Okay, something's a little weird right here. Oh no, that's just because that one's still. Okay, positive and then negative, we go up here. And then I think this one's the other one, which would be if we are negative. No. I'm just gonna see if it works. I might have gotten one. Yeah, okay, that didn't work. Okay. If negative and negative, we return the 0. If positive and positive, we return the 0. Yes. Okay. If negative and positive, we return the 1. If positive... Wait, I think I removed an inbox somewhere. No. Okay, if positive and positive... Wait a sec. Oh, no, that's correct. Positive and then negative... Ah. We can put this one up here and remove this one. Okay. I think there's... I think that's it. I think there was a mistake there. Oh. Wait, no. Hold on. What happened? Okay. It was doing a... Huh? Why was it going up? Okay, hold on. Huh? What? Oh, that's the problem. Okay. It was doing the skip to the beginning thing, even though it's supposed to be returning a value. Why is it not? What is it doing here? What, how did it get here? Without copying from 4. Okay, I'm just gonna watch it a little more closely here. Okay, if we go back. Okay. Okay, I think I'm seeing something. I'm not sure what to do about it yet, but I'll see. Okay, inbox. It's not negative, so we're here. So we inbox. It's not negative, so now we go here. Oh, these are supposed to be below the jump too. Okay. There we go. Alright, these ones should also be a 0, and they're all 0 in this case. I think the program, like, checks behind the scenes whether, with multiple, like, test cases. Oh, wait. I still didn't get that challenge. Huh. Okay. I think having no, there's no way to remove that. I'm actually having a harder time here than I was expecting. And this code is getting so messy that I should have used comments. Okay. Here we go, using the comments. Start. Okay. So here we have plus, and here we have 2 pluses, and wait. Oh yeah, no, that's right. Okay. Here we have minus. Why does it look like that? Okay. Can I make it not big? Sure, there we go. And then here we have minus plus. Those aren't helping me. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it on that one and come back to it. Positive attitudes will challenge, increase productivity, and are therefore mandatory. Management assumption. I didn't actually internalize any of that dialogue. I was just thinking about how I would, like, how I want to solve the problem, but I also want to, like, play more of the game. Okay, send each thing to the from the inbox to the outbox, but if a number is negative, first remove its negative sign. Okay, inbox. If negative, do other stuff. Otherwise, outbox. Okay. Actually, the other way around made more sense. Okay. If it's negative, we want to copy it to here. Subtract itself twice. And then outbox. And I can optimize a tiny bit there. Okay. 7, 3. Okay, yep. This should be the speed one. Might also be the code one. Okay, code correct. Speed. Nice, even better than the challenge. Yes, GG indeed. Spectacle Beach Paradise. Wow, it's grayed out. Hello, work buddies. Anything strange gonna happen this time? Nope. Alright. Yes, welcome back. Tick, tick, tick. Time keeps ticking down. Let's get to work. Oh, yes. I love what you've done with your hair. Oh, yeah. Huh. For each number in the inbox, send that number to the outbox, followed by all numbers up to or down. Down to or up to 0. It's a countdown. Okay. Okay, so each number in the numbers, send that number followed by all numbers down to 0. Okay. Okay, inbox. We need to check if it's negative, we need to go to a bump loop. Now we get the incrementer finally. Actually, we need to copy it to here either way. Otherwise we go over here. If it's 0, I'm assuming they want us to return the 0 as well. If it's not 0, then we outbox and jump back to here. Oh no, we need to we need to copy it first so that we keep the incremented value. Or no, bump changes the value. That's right. No, we don't need to copy it. There we go. Okay. 8. Oh, hold on. Copy to 0, then outbox it, and then we get more things. Oh wait, that means if 0, oh, first we need to copy it first, and then if 0, we return it. Okay. 2. Alright. 2. Just positive, so it goes to the negate loop. Cool. Seems to work correctly. Not sure about optimized, or if it's optimized in either way yet. Come on, definitely not that one. And then this one, no, okay. Close. Okay. Something here doesn't feel optimized. Also, the sending 0 like that feels wrong too. I what I want to do is, instead of if 0, we do an if negative here. And, oh, but, okay, yeah, if negative this way. I don't really like doing an if not negative like that. Oh, but that still includes 0. I'd have to do it like this. If positive is what I'm trying to do. I don't think that helped at all. But worth testing it. No, alright. Did not help. Okay. I'm gonna clear it and see if there's another way of doing this. Okay. Inbox. If 0. Okay, I'm gonna stop doing the optimization before I even get it working. If it's 0, just send it to the outbox. Otherwise, if it's negative, oh, we can put the loop here. Oh, we can use this return for everything, I think. If negative, or if it's positive, we need to do this. Either way, we do that. And outbox. If it's positive, we bump 0, then outbox. And then if it's 0, that's how we break the loop cleanly. Okay, and then I need to copy that structure, but with a positive here. Okay. I'm missing something. I feel like I'm missing something. No, those are both 4. Okay. Oh, there's a robot arm in there. Oh my god. What have I done? Oh, I have to pick up the thing again. At least. I think let's get the code speed. Really? One slower, too. Okay. Oh, well, I can fix this one bit here with the optimization. That might actually do it. Let's see. Okay, we got the speed challenge. Code size challenge. Okay, so, in this case, we don't want to have 2 separate loops. We want to have one loop to reduce the amount of code that we put in here. Inbox, copy to here. We want to outbox. Then copy from here. If it's negative, increase, otherwise decrease. And and then outbox it. If it's 0, we want to outbox and continue. I think we do still have to do this. Let's see. The difference here is that we have a loop that every time it checks if it's positive, so it's a little slower, but it should be more compact. Oh. Huh? Okay, how did this happen? Weird. If it's 0, it's not 0. Okay, so it already, okay, I might have been thinking about it when I was writing the loop, but it already outputs the 0, so we just have to jump back to the beginning. Because it bumps after it checks the negative. Oh wait, no, that's, I don't know. Let's see if it works. Yeah. Nice, okay. That's in 10 lines. I think that's enough for the code check. Yeah. Nice. Okay, multiplication. So hard back then. Alright. Okay, they added label. I forgot you could put labels on these. That's good to know. I could have used those when I was playing like yesterday. With some of the... It starts to add pointers too later on, which is fun. I haven't played these levels in a while though. Okay. For each 2 things in the inbox, multiply them and outbox the result. Don't worry about negative numbers. Okay. I don't like this. This is obvious. Okay. Inbox, multiply them. Okay. Copy to here. Inbox again. Copy to no. Copy to here. So now we have our operands, and I'm just gonna copy, or I'm gonna multiply the left one by the right, or like copy the, add the left one, the right one number of times. Okay, so if 0, we return the 0. Otherwise, we copy from 0 and bump adds the, right, okay, we need a separate result option, or result position. Copy from 0, copy to say that this is our result. Copy from here, add, actually no, I don't need to copy to 0. Copy from 0, and copy to 2, that'll be our first multiplication. Or our multiply by 1, basically. And then we decrement the counter. And then we can repeat this, except that this is just doing it only works for the first case. So then we do it again. If 0, except this time we want to actually copy the result. Copy from 2, outbox, skip that. Also we need copy from, okay, If it's not 0 though, then we need to copy from 0, add 2, copy to 2, and then loop this. Okay, I think it should work. Still not sure about optimization. Okay. Okay, so this should be its last time. Now it's going to read this as a 0, and it's going to take it and output. Alright. I'm confident that it at least runs, though for time optimization, I'm going to need to check which operand is smaller and swap them. Yeah. Okay. Okay. If this one is not 0, and we subtract the other one, so this would be, if this is negative, they're in the correct order for this. If it's not negative, then we need to swap them. In which case we need to add, or I guess copy from doesn't take any more time than add. Copy to a temporary spot, copy from, or yeah, copy from here, copy to here, copy from here, copy to here, which is not that fast. Swapping is not very fast. Okay, that's good. It's doing this one. The optimal way. Now it's going to do a swap. So the issue with the swap is that we could just do it by copying the code and having it treat the operands backwards. Why is it negative? Hold on. Oh, I didn't do a 0 check after switching. I guess I should check that first. Okay, copy from 0. I'm gonna just add it in there so we're not adding more processing, or more, like, copies. Actually, we're already adding an extra copy, I think right here. If it's... No, okay. If it's... okay, subtract. If negative, we need to copy it. If it's not negative, then we don't need to copy it, but adding a jump doesn't save any time, though. Okay. Okay, yeah, something looked wrong there. Okay. 3, 4. That's greater, so we're gonna try to swap these. Good. Take the 4, put it there. 8, put it there. Wait a second, yeah. 12. Why would it expect 0? I got 4 times 12 unless it just didn't return one of the problems. I'm gonna watch it a little more carefully this time. Oh, it does a swap if they're equal too, that's not ideal. Oh, okay. If if 0 also jump, I guess. Okay. I'm not sure how that one failed before. I suspect it's something to do with this. Oh, wait a second. No, it still copies in both. Yeah. Okay, so now we have 3 times 0, 0. Oh. Wait a second. I should have just paused it. Finish the final. So this works if the second parameter is 0. If the first parameter is 0, that's where it has a problem. Okay, so it swaps them. Oh. This is jumping to the wrong spot. There we go. Yeah, still didn't beat it. Did get a little better though. Okay. Instead of swapping, we're just gonna have one section for copying one way and another, or multiplying one way, and another section for multiplying the other way. Okay. Okay. In this case, we copy from 1, copy to 2. Minus 1. Instead, we do minus 0. If 0, we copy from the result. Yes. We also have to do the 0 check on this one too. I wonder if I could put the 0 check here, that would be better. I'll do it like this. Because that can't really be used anywhere else, because we need to just discard the next value, regardless of what it is. Okay. That way we know that neither of them are 0 at this point. Okay, where was I? If it's 0, we copy and output it. What's this one? Okay, yeah, that's fine. If it's not 0, we copy from 1, add to 2, copy to 2, and then loop that. Oh, we could save one here. Probably do that down here too. Yeah. Not that we're going for code length anyways. But it's good to optimize for both generally in real life. Okay, I think that does it. Okay. So this time this operand is larger, so we go with this one. This one should be 15. Good. This one, it doesn't really matter which method it chooses. It looks like it's going with the right one is the one it keeps adding. Alright. 2. Alright, and then 0, and it's like, oh wait a second, don't care. Hold on, could it? It's doing the if 0 before the inbox. I can put that here. copy that. Or save it. Okay. Okay, this would use the right hand as the operand for every operation, but it does seem to have worked. Definitely didn't work on that one, but 104 even saved a couple. Alright. Now let's go for the size option. I'm not actually going to bother copying it. We're going to use the same like memory layout though. Copy to 0. Actually, we're gonna copy the 0 over here to our operand, so that then we can use that as our 0 if one of them has reached 0, or like if one of them starts as 0, then we can use that even if they haven't copied the value over. Okay. We can't just use this one because we need the constant 0. Okay. I got a little sidetracked there. Okay. Inbox 1, copy to 0. Inbox 2, copy to 1. Then we can copy the logic from the other ones, so... let's see. Maybe if I... If 0, we can return. Okay, so we're looking at 1 right now. If that one's 0, then we'll return whatever's in 2. Copy from 2. Outbox. If it's not 0, then we oh. Yeah. I want to do that last. But we will do that. Copy from this one. Add to 2. Save to 2. Okay. 14 lines. I think the goal was 15, so I think we're good. Okay. This is not gonna work. Oh, what happened there? I didn't put a loop in. That's what that 15th one is for. I was looking at the loop backwards because it's kind of 2 pointers going back and forth to work like the opposite one. Alright. Fortunately, it's giving me optimal options so far. Okay, good. This time it's going to add 0 4 times, which is not time efficient, but it's code efficient. Alright. That should give us the code efficiency challenge. There we go. Definitely failed that one, but we are good on that. I meant to click this one. Yep. Alright. Got the multiplication one. Exclusive lounge. Still need to solve that one. I do vaguely remember there being a tricky one here, and that one's probably it. But I do have plans, so I do have to head out now. But thank you guys. Anyone watching, thank you. Feel free to subscribe, follow, whatever. And I'll probably come back to this tomorrow. Or later today if I'm, like, not busy. But... yeah, let's see. I've gotten up to here, I think. I have not seen any of these levels, but I look forward to seeing what they are. Alright. Thanks for watching. See you later.